Have you ever experienced the joy of giving, knowing that your contribution made a difference in someone else's life? This last week, we were looking at Paul's words in 1 Corinthians 9, where Paul is inviting us to live out such generosity. He wants us to recognize that our willingness to give, especially to those in need, is not just a matter of duty, but a reflection of our faith and trust in God's abundant provision. When we encounter those who are hurting, whether due to financial struggles, emotional burdens, spiritual trials, our response as followers of Christ should be to offer help with a cheerful heart. Verse 7, it nudges us. Each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. This suggests that our giving should stem from a heart of compassion and love. And the beauty of generosity is that it multiplies. Paul, he assures us in verses 10-11 that God will supply and increase your store of seed and will enlarge the harvest for your righteousness. This promise, it suggests that when we give to others, God not only meets their needs, but also enriches our lives, increasing our capacity to continue giving. Helping the hurting, it offers an opportunity to reflect God's love and grace. Verses 12 and 13, it reminds us that our service not only supplies the needs of the Lord's people, but also overflows in many expressions of thanks to God. Our generosity, it's an act of worship that glorifies God and draws others to Him. So take a moment and give thanks for what you have, what God has trusted you with, and ask Him to help you recognize the opportunities to help the hurting around you. Take a moment to reflect. How can you embrace the call to sow generously in the lives of those who are hurting? Consider what resources you have, your time, talents, treasures, that God might be calling you to share for His sake.